Yes, sir, man. Predictions with Ryan, bro. This Saturday, we got some matchups. We got some SEC matchups. Guys really getting into the thick of things, SEC play. Man, first off, Saturday morning, we've got Texas playing against a Mississippi State team who just got slapped around the Florida. Again, back at home, start Vegas, Texas going in. I don't know if Quinn Ewers will be back or if Manning is still playing, but man, what you think about this matchup?
They going to start Vegas?
Yep, head to
It
start.
doesn't matter. It's gonna be a beatdown. Texas by a lot. Texas by a lot. And I think they might bring Quinn Ewers back in just to get him ready because they should be playing Georgia here soon. But I wouldn't be surprised if he sat out and rested up again and let Arch Manning run that thing. But yeah, Texas by a lot. By a lot. I'm saying they beat them by at least 3 touchdowns, 3 to 4 touchdowns.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Texas goes in. They silence the Cowbells early. You get them down 17-0 first quarter, you won't hear too many Cowbells for the rest of the game. So, man, I got Texas coming in and really showing, man, that they belong in the SEC, man, and got a great team. They're number one for a reason. I think they try and prove that week in, week out. So, I'm with you, bro. I got Texas.
All right.
Man, next up, the biggest showdown of them all this week, man. Both teams coming off bye weeks. I think two of the best teams in the country. You got Georgia headed into Tuscaloosa, man. At 7:30 night game, ABC. It's gonna be a nice one. You got Georgia and Bama. Um, man, I think this is gonna be one of the best matchups of the year. Obviously, Kirby's coming back in to a place that he kind of created his identity at, and I think he'll be ready to prove a point. I definitely think that his guys will again take on the identity of him, which is playing hard, tackling the football, flying around. But I don't think they'll have enough, bro. Don't think they'll have enough. And the reason being is Milroe. I think quarterback play. I think that Bama's quarterback play will be better. And I see Bama getting a win right here, man, against the number 2 team in the country. So I'm taking Bama. Take them in a tight game, but I give them 10 points.
Yeah, man, I'm taking Bama too, man. Bama has something over Georgia. I know Georgia beat Bama in the national championship to get their first one, but Bama had a few key injuries at the receiver position, being John Mechie and Jameson Williams. So with those guys playing, there's no question that they would have won yet another championship. It's gonna be an exciting day. Exciting day to say the least, man. I know they got the 3:30 game, man. It's Kalen DeBoer's new head coach out of Washington, came over from Washington, Bama. It's his first real welcome SEC, and it's gonna tell a lot. So I know he's probably not getting a whole lot of sleep, and he's thinking about that. But I think that he's gonna have an amazing game plan, man. I think the stuff he brought from Washington will translate, man. I think he's a good coach, and I got Bama winning this game, just because one, I think they might not be the better team. But when these guys play, they're the better team, if that makes sense. They just seem to have that mental edge over them.
Yeah.
And two, I live in Georgia, so I just don't want to go for Georgia. I don't want to hear their mouth. So I'm going to just go for Alabama to win this game in a close one, and we're going to rock out.
Yeah, man. I didn't realize how much head coach over there uses Milroe in the run game. I know you talked about that a few weeks ago, too, like him being a glorified running back or something like that. But man, they use them well. I like the offense that they got over there. I think they got receivers on the outside that can also make plays. So, man, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one, bro. Another SEC matchup. You got Lane Kiffin, Ole Miss, headed to Kentucky, a Kentucky team that almost upset Georgia, one of the best teams in the country a few weeks ago. I don't think this game is going to be as easy as, Vegas may say. I don't know the spread, but man, for some reason, I think Mark Stoops is going to have his guys ready to play. I think Mark Stoops is going to have his guys ready to play. They're playing in Kentucky, in Lexington. The fans will be in attendance. And I'm not going to take Kentucky. I thought about it. I can't. I can't. I'll take Ole Miss. Close game, but a lot closer than many may think. But I'll take Ole Miss to win this game.
Yeah, I got Ole Miss too, man. I got them winning by 10. I don't think it's going to be as close as Georgia. I think Ole Miss has a better offense than Georgia, and they have a better play caller than Georgia. Man, Lane's going to dial it up and have guys running wide open. gonna be like, how is he that wide open? So yeah, I think they're gonna go into Kentucky, man, and win by at least 10.
At least 10. I'm sure many think Ole Miss gonna open it up by more than that, just because of how they've been blowing folks out, man.
What's the spread?
Bro, I don't. I would say if I had to guess, I'd say spread is around 17.
All right, let's check it out real quick, man.
Yeah, I'd say it's around 17, but I think Kentucky covers if so.
They have been beating teams down, man.
Yeah, Ole Miss been embarrassing guys, man. And like you said, Lane Kiffin gonna make sure he has an offense that's got some kinks in it, some things that you haven't seen. Um, and Ole Miss, bro, is a team that you didn't. I don't even think you mentioned them about as a playoff team.
Yeah, I did. I
You
named
did?
it.
Okay, okay, all right.
The spread 17.5.
17 and a half, man. So I think Kentucky covers the spread. You do too. So Ole Miss by 10. I like it.
Man, this is crazy.
Bro, another matchup that we got this week that I'm taking an upset. I'm taking an upset here. LSU versus South Alabama. Man, I watched South Alabama play this past weekend against App State. They got some guys. Again, we talked about talent, like leveling the playing field. Obviously, many may think, bro, you crazy if you think South Alabama got the same talent LSU got. But when you're watching that ball game and they got a quarterback over there who can sling the rock, they got nice running backs. I think they're recruiting well. One of
Yep.
our, I don't know if Trey Williams was at Auburn. I think he came a year after we left, but he's over there. I think he's the tight end, a special teams coach. I just think they're building something in South Alabama right now. And I got a crazy upset, bro. South Alabama wins this game by a touchdown.
Is LSU going to South?
I think so, which is crazy to say the least. Um, but again, you get a team out of Louisiana headed down to uh, South Alabama. It's gonna be an environment. It's gonna be an environment. This is probably one of the biggest games that they've had in the past 5-10 years.
All right. Well, they ain't going down there. They gonna be in LSU.
Oh man, that changes everything.
7:45.
In
South.
Death Valley, South Alabama headed to Death Valley,
Yes, sir.
and I'm still taking South Alabama with the win.
Oh, wow. South Alabama has a freshman quarterback. I don't know if he's a true freshman or a redshirt freshman. Hold on. He redshirt freshman. Okay, he redshirt freshman. I'm about to say, dang. Redshirt freshman threw for 843 yards, 9 touchdowns, and no interceptions.
Looks good, bro. Look good. He looked good. I watched him, like I said, this past week. They upset App State. And man, they beat I want to say they beat App State by 30, 40.
Saw that. It was a beatdown.
Yeah.
Saw that. It was a beatdown. Yeah, man. It's leveling. It's leveling. And NIL leveling it out. I ain't got to go way over there to get this money. I can take care of my family and be here. It's leveling. Guys are not going to JUCOs no more. They're going to these lower tier teams. You're
Yep.
getting to play on these schedules. Yeah, man, we playing this game. You can, you can show out then. Teams are getting bigger stadiums. I know South Alabama had a renovation or a new stadium. I think they got a whole new stadium. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All that matters. That's all a kid want to see, man. That's
yes,
all that
sir.
matters.
That money flowing around now, bro.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it
Money
is.
flowing around.
Let me get some.
All right, brother. Let's get it, man. Number 24, Texas A&M. They're headed to Arkansas, playing against a Razorback team who just came into the Plains and beat our team. What do you think about that, bro? Can Arkansas build on that? What they did defensively? Offense is a mess. Arkansas's offense is a mess right now. I think they can find a way to put it together. One thing I did like about Arkansas, coach said, look, we figured out that we had a quarterback issue, so we had to lean on the run. They ran the ball over 50 times against Auburn last week. Again, I'm a fan of head coach. His name Pittman.
Yeah, Pittman, Sam
Sam
Pittman.
Pittman. I think he's doing good things. Again, I like what Texas A&M has, but I think this is going to be a good matchup. I think this is going to be a good matchup, man. And I take Arkansas. Again, I've been a fan of Arkansas even when they lost to Oklahoma State. I think they figured things out on offense, and it was one of those games to me where they got out of Auburn with the win. even playing as horrible as they did, man. So I take Arkansas. Quarterback uses his legs, makes some big plays.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go with Arkansas, man. Coming off a big win. It's just a confidence booster, man. Going in Jordan here and winning that game, man. I'm not too sold on Texas A&M. I want to see who they start at quarterback. Are they starting Wingman, or are they gonna start the freshman that went into the swamp and got a win on the road? Really like him. He was a freshman. He came in. Yeah, and he made plays, man. He did what he needed to do to win the game. Wasn't nothing that was too crazy. You know, he didn't have astronomical numbers, 300 passing, 100 rushing, but he protected the football and he made his plays when it was time to make his plays. So, will be interesting. I think this is gonna be a close one, man. But I'm gonna go with Arkansas just off the strength of 2 will. I'm gonna go Arkansas in defense.
Yeah, man, I like it. I take Arkansas, man. Score prediction.
Score prediction 21-17, Arkansas.
21-17. I say 28-27. Crazy game. Crazy game. All right, brother. Number 21, Oklahoma. They're headed to Auburn, man, to play against our Tigers. Can we find a way to put something together, man? Where do we stand? Do we have a chance in this matchup? Oklahoma headed in to the Plains.
Do we have a chance? Yes, we always have a chance, man. But I just know that there's a lot of confusion going on the Plains. There's a lot of confusion in major spots. Needs to be more accountability. Oklahoma coming off of a loss, so I'm sure they're gonna want to get some get back. But they are starting a new quarterback. He's a freshman. So we have a chance, man. You just never know what Auburn's gonna do, man. This would be a game that they say we're supposed to lose. I'm sure on the spread we're down. But this will be the game that they pull off and win. So you never really know. I'm gonna go with my head on this one and not my heart, and I'm gonna choose Oklahoma to come in and get the dub.
Yeah, man. I know it hurt, bro. I know it hurt. It hurt me last week to pick Arkansas again to come into our home and beat our Tigers. Just how I felt, and I feel the same way. I think Oklahoma comes in and handles us pretty well, bro. And again, it's nothing against our guys. To me, again, I'm an advocate for these players, bro. We got some guys who can play football. We have quarterbacks who can play football, in my opinion. From the top, we are in shambles, bro. When you got your head guy going into post-game conference, blaming your players, bro, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Our season will continue to go downhill, man. I don't see how, from what I've seen, that we've got a guy who will come in and really lean in on his guys and try to get guys believing again. Again, when you listen to it, when you see him at the post-game conference, it's a lot of, from what a lot of people saying, it's a lot of whining going on. That's what it sounds like. A lot of crying, a lot of baby, a lot of just pity me type of talk.
Yeah.
We don't care. We don't care, man. We want to see a product on the field. We want to compete. And that's not what we get from the head spot. I think our guys want to compete. You know how it is, man. We went 3-9. We had a coaching staff who wouldn't really communicate like that publicly, but would tell us to our face, hey, man, shit, we really don't want to play you. Or we're playing, younger guys right now. But we still wanted to compete. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we got a coach right now who's going publicly saying certain things, bro. It's going to be hard to reel these guys in. It's hard to reel these guys in, especially when you get punched in the nose. When you go in, you can do it during the practice week. You can get guys to buy in during the practice week. But when you go out and you go down 14, you go down 10 points, it's rough. It's rough.
Hard. It's hard, man.
Yeah. So I take Oklahoma. Unfortunately, great matchup. I'm excited to see it, but I take the Sooners, man, to upset our Tigers. I think the point spread is like a 1 point spread.
1 point spread. The spread is they got Oklahoma 2.5.
2.5.
30 game. Okay, we got 3:30 game. Bama and them playing 7:30 at night.
Okay.
We have game. Interesting.
Yeah, man. Yeah, very interesting, man. There it is, bro. Predictions with Ryan. Let's get ready for some college football Saturday, brother.